So I'm getting ready to go to GT Mall and Robinson's Mall once again, running errands. All right, so I got to Robinson Supermarket, put my helmet up, and go in there and start getting my stuff done. Okay, so I went to Robinson's and had a few things to do. I checked on my delivery for my air conditioner, which it's on schedule. Found out I had a delivery fee of 700 pesos or 600, depending on location where we're at, and they couldn't tell me. So, but we're really close. So I figure 600 or 700. You're talking $10, $12, you know. So no big deal there. And then I did something. I registered for GCash here in the Philippines. It's to help pay my phone bill. Like it's like an online bank, so to speak. You can put money in. You can go to places and you can just use your GCash to pay for purchases. So I've had the app. I got approved last week. Finally got everything. The only way I can put money in right now, because my accounts won't link up, is you go to a GCash location such as a supermarket. I went to Robinson's Supermarket and they allowed me to put $2,000 in on my GCash, so I can use that to pay my water bill. I can use it when I'm back home. I can use it to pay my phone bill back here in the Philippines. So that's kind of the idea. I've got 4 months I'm going to have to pay, and so I want to be able to pay it while I'm in the US. So GCash, if you're interested in something like that, look it up. You know, it's like a kind of like a loaded credit card in a sense. So that's one of the steps in a developing country, the thing that they kind of use, that, you know, anybody, they don't really have good credit rating systems here that I'm aware of. So whether you have credit or not, you can put money on your GCash card. You can go and you can make purchases. So, and I think they have a credit element too, but I'm not interested in that. So anyway, I'm going to go over here to GT Mall, and I think I'm going to get a haircut. I got to get a prescription filled, and then I'll be maybe headed to Security Bank. Also, my ATM was over there at Robinson's place in Pavia. So just out running errands on a beautiful day in the Philippines. It's probably about 92 degrees, I guess. That's just a guess. It's humid as all get out right now, but I stepped off in a shady spot over there, and so that's life here. Inside? Oh, can I zip it up?
It's all open. No, thank you.
Okay, thank you. They have never checked me here. It's just fine. I kind of feel bad they check everybody else. So far, the best prescription or pharmacy in the Philippines for me has been Mercury Drug. So, good afternoon, good morning, and so that's where I'm headed to get a prescription filled. I'll show that to you. Hello.
Hello.
Okay, so I'm still at the GT Mall, and I've been able to run a couple errands. I went into the Mercury Drug, and I have to get a prescription for allopurinol, which is for gout. I hadn't had a flare-up in like 2 years, but I had to get a prescription filled for 30 days. That'll take me through the next 30 days. But I wanted to show you something on the prescription itself and how they do it here. They handwrite you a prescription, and I'll show that to you, and then I'll kind of explain what it is. And it's I've got 4 prescriptions that I take. So if you see that, you see it. But anyway, it's something interesting on the way that they give prescriptions here in the Philippines. So let me show you. Okay, so if you notice on the allopurinol, it says 300 milligram, and then it has the 300 off to the side. But you see those little circles, like the one in red. It says 30. That means 30 days, and then it was received on 6/21. You've got other ones, 35 something, and 4/13/23. I got 30. So every time you go, it's like the rosuvastatin, which is a statin. They do the same thing, and I just think that's interesting the way they do it. Plus, look at this old. I've had this thing since March, and I have to carry it around or leave it at the house. And to be honest, it gets pretty ragged before, probably in 4 months or maybe a year. I don't know how long this prescription is going to last, but you get this old ragged piece of paper. So anyway, that's kind of on the prescription side of it. What you do here in the Philippines, you just walk in, you get them that way. A little easier in the United States. Walmart sends you a text that they're ready, and you go pick them up, and you pay for them. Or better yet, I use Planet Drugs in the Canadian pharmacy when I'm in the United States. They ship it to my house. It's billed on my checking account, and I just wait for it to show up, and they give me 3 months at a time, and they give me a great deal. That's Planet Drugs Direct, and so you might want to check them out. Now next, I'm going to show you my water bill. So here's my water bill from Metro Pacific Iloilo Water Incorporated, and it is 880 pesos and 4 cents, which is a little less than $17, which is not bad considering I've got probably 13 people at the house, so I don't consider that bad at all. But that's a water bill. I just paid my electric bill was 7,000. Let's say 7,500. I can't remember exactly. I'll put it up on when I edit the video, but I'm thinking $140. We'll see what it was. So, if it's summertime in the U.S., not unusual to get a $200 air conditioning bill, because we're air conditioning the whole house. And I use my air conditioning. If I want to use it, I use it. I don't sit and suffer. If I get too hot, I may take a shower, go back to work or whatever. But yeah, so that's just everyday life in the Philippines. I'm gonna go home, get some lunch. I'm gonna try to get down to the bank. Oh, I did go to the ATM today here at Robinson's across the road, and I got up to 20,000 pesos out of one of my accounts. So that was nice. I needed to get that done. So yeah, I'll get back with you a little bit later.